Man, whoever drew that must be big anime and cartoon fans. Just because, you know, Rick and Morty's a cartoon, Dragon Ball Z's an anime, which is pretty cool. I remember seeing that my first day running through here, I believe, and I was like, oh shit, look at that Rick and Morty thing, Gohan. I thought that was pretty cool. Anyways, besides the painting and the squirrel and me sweating, I was reading today. Me and my friend talked about which friend? Oscar. You guys know him. He's cool. I've known him since kinder. And yesterday we were talking about how this world pretty much makes us its bitch. And what we mean by that is, like, you know, everything we do, all our decisions are made by design. You know, like us going to school, to university, and then working, and then retirement home. They're all made by design. And pretty much, well, he was saying how he wants to make it somewhere in life, and I was like, well, I get that, dude. Like, so do I. Like, who doesn't? You know, who doesn't want to have a nice car? Who doesn't want to have a nice house? Who doesn't want to, you know, shop without looking at the price tag? And just those type of things. And I just told him, dude, hey, we're only 20. We're still trying to figure it out, and that's okay, because we are. And, well, that's when he said, yeah, this world's our bitch. And he also said, you know, it's time for us to make the world our bitch. And that's when I was like, Oscar, like, I never seen the side of you. Like, first off, he never talks like that, so I was really impressed. And second, well, he's right. Like, and then I told him, I was like, well, dude, I haven't unleashed my full potential because I don't want to let go of what I'm doing. And what I'm doing is, you know, like, hanging out with him, having fun with friends, watching YouTube videos, watching my show, things like that. And I'm just not ready to unleash that full potential where I'm just, like, constantly working. I wake up at 5, I go for a run, take a shower, I eat, I go in my journal, I meditate, I, you know, work on my YouTube channel, I post an Instagram video, I write, I read, and I work on my fashion business. Oh, and work somewhere in there, whether it's morning, afternoon, or in between. But anyways, that's basically what I want to do, you know, like, unleashing that full potential, which is basically, you know, doing a business, Instagram video, like posting inspirational, motivational stuff, and YouTube, because I love all these things. So I'm doing my passion, I'm making a difference in the world, and I'm finding a way to make great money, which is what I want to do. And it's time for me to unleash that. That's why today I went for a run, even though it was 95 degrees outside. Oh my gosh, it was so hot. I went for a run, I read, and as you can see, I'm making these videos now. And that's basically what you gotta do. Eventually I'm gonna start school, which is next month. So I'm gonna be doing homework, you know, going to school, business, Instagram, YouTube, and work. So 5 things all in one day. And hopefully I could, you know, fit reading in there somewhere and some other major things. Because, well, I want to get far in life. And now that I'm unleashing my full potential, I'm reading and stuff. Well, I just told you. What I want to talk about is that, you know, just unleashing your full potential, because it's important. But based on the book that I was reading, which was The Power of Now by, I forgot who, Eckhart Tolle. But yeah, anyways, I was reading just the first chapter, and basically talked about how the mind is your enemy. Not necessarily your enemy, but we should watch the thinker. And what he means by that is, like, you know, you're constantly, you could be doing something, and as you're doing something, sorry, I thought I heard someone coming down. But as you're doing something, your mind tells you something. Like, oh, you're not good enough, you can't do that. And that's just your mind. Because, you know, your mind is made for survival. And to keep you safe, to not make you do things out of the ordinary. So pretty much be in your comfort zone to what you're used to. And how it's your enemy. Like, it tells you certain things even though you shouldn't always believe it, because your mind is structured. It was made in a certain way. Well, it was programmed in a certain way that it responds to certain actions a certain way. So, like, let's say someone was abused as a kid, that, you know, in their mind they're not good enough, this and that, but that's just their mind. Like, you have to realize that your mind and yourself are not the same person. You know, this book is like enlightenment and stuff like that, so this might be a bit too much, but that's basically what the book is. And I just thought that was cool, because he talked about that, and he also talked about emotion, how emotion is usually your body reacting to what your mind is thinking, what the thinker is thinking. Yeah, so like, let's say if you're mad, your body responds with like urges or something, not urges, but like, I don't know, like muscles tightening and stuff like that. So whatever your mind is thinking, your body is just the reaction. And yeah, it's basically what I got from that first chapter, which I thought was pretty cool, because, you know, it's true. That, and how you basically have to enjoy each moment. Not enjoy each moment, but, you know, like, when you're doing something and your mind is telling you, I guess your mind is telling you something, you have to stop, like, pretty much not think, to be more, you know, precise, to not think and focus on whatever you're doing. So before you even listen to what your mind is thinking, just cut it out and focus on whatever you're doing. Like, if you're washing your hands, you know, focus on that cold, warm water, how it feels, how your hands feel rubbing against each other. That, the soap, you know, I think my parents are home, well, my dad anyways, but how the soap feels in your hands, how the soap smells, all of that. You know, you're just conscientious about what you're doing and your surroundings, which is it's true, you know, like, it's true, and it's important, especially if you want to you know, like, relieve depression and like your problems that you're having, which are like, you know, what your brain is telling you, like those things like you're not good enough, you can't do this. When you're having those thoughts, it's just your brain going against you, and that's when you have to like make that switch and just focus on the moment. And I know it could be hard sometimes, but hey, it's barely the first chapter, and that's what I got, and that's what I want to talk to you guys about today. Just because, you know, I went for a run, I played some video games with my nephew, because, you know, spending time with your loved ones is really important. Sorry, someone came in and out. The cool thing about science is that when someone opens the door, or like one of their doors, this thing opens. Things you learn from life. But yeah, spending time is important with loved ones. That's what I did. I worked out, and I read, which is important, obviously, what I'm telling you. You know, feeding your brain is important, because knowledge is power, and knowledge makes things easier. It really does. So that, and I'm gonna upload the video, and now work on my business. So I just want to let you guys know that. I will see you guys tomorrow, and stay tuned. Have a good one.